what's going on, guys? It's Saturday morning, 8:44 a.m. and I'm headed out for my first real trail run. I chose a trail that's not super far away and it's not super long. I found it on the All Trails app, and it's in Leominster, so I'm headed to the Leominster State Forest. The trail is a 7.5 mile loop. You know, I have figured, okay, I mean, if it's too technical, then, you know, I can do 7.5 miles even if I have to walk it. I'm scheduled for 13 today. I'd like to do anywhere from like 12 to 15. I mean, most of it, a lot of it's going to be, you know, walking, but, you know, the distance is more important to me. But, you know, if I do run into problems, 7.5 miles, you know, I can bail after the first loop, but if I'll feel good, I'll do 2 loops and try to get 15 out of it. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. My ETA is 15 minutes, so I should be there soon, and try to get some footage of me on the Leominster State Forest loop. See ya. Alright, we just arrived at the Rocky Pond Road Trail. Took me a little while to find this place. The state forest, the main entrance was blocked out. It said closed for the season. Here, let's step outside and it was closed for the season, and the gates were shut, so I couldn't go in that way. But yeah, as you can see, there's no one here, and it's not super early. I mean, it's 9 in the morning on a Saturday. There's my baby. Let's see what I got. I may have to throw my jacket on. It was raining on the way over here, but it's not raining right now. So I got my hydration pack, and I have this. Not waterproof. Found that out the hard way, but I don't think it was. Yeah, it says water resistant, but not really. Not really. Bangladesh. All right. I'm gonna grab my gloves. What else do I have in here? Towel and an extra shirt. Yeah, okay. Alright. I'll be right back after I put everything back on. Alright. I'm just gonna throw my gloves on, get my watch started. So I'm gonna start with my thin layer on. I'm a little cold. You know, I just got out of a warm car. So I don't know how people usually do this. You know, I don't run trails really ever. So I have my GPS watch, and I don't know if I should turn on the GPS or turn it off, and, you know, just have it track my footsteps. But, you know, today is, you know, if I'm a first timer. So look, I'm not even staring at the camera. I'm a first timer, and I'll use the GPS. You know, if it doesn't work, then I'll know for next time. You know, I didn't pack a whole lot either. There's no cell service out here either, which is a little concerning. You know, as soon as I stop my truck, let's start walking. As soon as I stopped and parked, I noticed I had no service. So let me quickly turn on my watch. there we go. The watch has started. See ya, buddy. See you later. Let's see. Okay, so we're about 1.5 miles in. I took the main trail for about 1 mile, maybe a little bit more than that, and then I saw a sign for loop trail. So there were other forks in the road, but I'm just gonna there were other forks in the road, but I don't know where they go. So, I just kind of ran right past them, and I kept on going. I saw a sign for a loop trail, and I know a loop trail over here is supposed to be 7.5 miles. So hopefully this is the right one. If not, no biggie. I got all day. And I'm really hoping this jacket fits inside my hydration pack. Yeah, let's give it a shot. Kind of loosen this up. I probably need to look for a pack that holds a little bit more if I'm gonna keep doing this. Alright, so somehow this guy's gonna have to go in here. Let's see. Well, I took the speaker out. My car keys are still in here. Let's see if I can stuff this in here. Yeah. As long as I can get half of that zipped up, I should be good. Yep, there you go. Fully in. Gloves, I will stick those in a pocket. So far so good. It's just real peaceful out here. Coming into the trail, I saw no cars, so I knew there wouldn't be too many people here. I mean, I don't know how many people are walking to the trailhead and starting from there, because I didn't see anyone on the streets either. Not many people driving around. So I'm guessing this trail is pretty deserted. I may be the only one here. Yeah, not sure where to put my gloves. Need more pockets. Need more pockets. There, I put it in that pocket with my Bluetooth speaker. I'm gonna get some tunes on later, because there's nothing going on in here. So let's go for a little run. I didn't leave anything behind right there when I stopped, because if this is a loop trail, I am not going back. Oh, and by the way, a little shout out to my gear. I'm sporting, I believe it's a Nathan hydration pack. I really gotta check to see which one it is. Look how short. My arms are so short I can't even just go far out enough to show you the pack. But I carry 70 liters and that's a good amount of storage. I mean, I can put. You just saw me stuff the jacket in the back. I stuffed it in the back, and I also had my car keys in there. My phone, there's a pocket up front for the phone. My Bluetooth speaker and my gloves are in the other pocket on the other side. They're up front right there. See right there? This phone goes there. Everything else goes back there. This loop trail is a lot more technical than the main one that I came in on. And they weren't joking about this trail being pretty narrow. And I'm definitely I'm already getting wet. Let me just try to show you if there was an easy way to flip this around. But no, there is none. Trail. Pretty narrow. I mean, of course, as I say that, it kind of opens up a little bit, but let's do a front view. We'll run for a little bit. Because if I keep stopping like this, I could be out here all freaking day. Almost tripped there. Almost tripped. First time filming while running. I have a little experience holding a smartphone and filming my son's snowboard while following him. That was interesting, but this is a little harder. You can see how technical this trail can get. But I'm gonna shut this off now and just focus on not dying here. I'll check in with you in a little bit, probably around mile 3. Right now, that's what I'm looking at. 1.78. So we have a ways to go. Peace. Yo, we are, let's see, 2.44 miles in, so I haven't gotten to the 3 mile marker yet. Still deserted here. A little bit of a climb, and you know, I'm just gonna say F it, and I'm just gonna walk any incline, especially if it's long like this. It's not even that bad. The trail isn't really technical anymore. And oh, by the way, that loop trail took a few turns here and there, and all of a sudden I'm back out onto the main trail now. So that's fine. So I'm just gonna ride this out and see where it goes. Got all day, right? Later. About 2.86 in, another incline. So guess I'm gonna try to, you know, get footage every time I stop to take a walk. That might be a lot. You know, still feeling really good. I really like how this trail is, you know, super wide, especially this main road. I mean, not super hard anymore. I just get a little claustrophobic in those smaller, narrow trails. So this is pretty nice. Yeah, we have a little ways to go. Let's see, before we get to the top of that. So let me tell you about, oh, first of all, my shoes. Those are super old Asics trail shoes. I don't even know what they are. And I've had them for years and years. Like I bought these long time ago so I could wear it while coaching Paxton's baseball team. I don't know why, I'm not really sure why a trail running shoe made sense for that. But, you know, I needed a pair anyway, so, and if they were going to get dirty and wet on the baseball field, then it's better than wearing any of my other old shoes. So yeah, these are the shoes I'm wearing right now. I'm actually waiting for a new pair of Brooks Mazamas. Just ordered them last night. They're lightweight for a trail shoe. I guess from my research, most trail shoes are a little heavier, probably because they just have this better material. They've got those rock plates and stuff, a little bit more cushioning too. Oh, I see a car up there. There's people. There's people. Gotta keep it down. Yeah, so Brooks Mazamas, yeah, I ordered them last night. They're lightweight. They got pretty good reviews. I was also looking at the Brooks Caldera. I really wish I could just try some of these shoes on and, you know, go for one with them without any consequences. But, you know, it'll probably take me a few years to settle into a good trail running shoe if I keep doing this. We'll see. We'll see. Alright, we're starting to descend here, and there is a gate with a couple cars parked out there, so I'll see you in a bit. 4.15 miles. Yeah, people are definitely starting to wake up, walking their dogs. Passed by one couple and two other ladies. They had a dog. Pretty nice to see dogs around here. They're off-leashed. I'm not sure if they're supposed to be on a leash or not, but yeah, their dogs were fine. Well, it's really dark in here, and I think it started to rain again. So, but I'm feeling pretty good. I'm warm, sweating, and I kind of like this rain. This is, I mean, underneath the trees like this rain is, it's really just like a mist. You might feel a couple drops here and there, but you can definitely hear it. You can hear it. So it's pretty nice. You know, it helps cool you down. Alright, getting kind of starting to narrow again, and there's a lot of ups and downs. And I'm not gonna try to run this. Let's see. I'm not really gonna try to run this. I mean, you can't really tell how much you're climbing, but so I guess while we're walking, one other thing that I kind of bought for myself, and this is kind of a splurge, but if I'm gonna be doing these and, you know, recording videos, I kind of want something pretty cool. So I went out and bought a drone. I was looking at drones that specifically can do the follow me feature, because that's really cool. You know, I see videos of snowboarders, skateboarders, mountain bikers, very few runners taking their follow me drones and just recording them while they're just doing things that they love, and I think that's freaking awesome. So I bought the, oh gosh, I'm trying to remember what it was called. It was the Hover Plus, I think. GoHover.com. They have a anniversary special right now. I think from now until it was October 27th or something like that. It might be a little earlier. But for $449, you get the Hover Plus drone, and this drone is tiny. when it folds up, it's about the size of maybe 2 iPhone 7s kind of smashed together. I think that's what they were saying. And it doesn't require a controller. It uses facial detection and body detection to follow you. I don't even know if there's a GPS on that thing. So yeah, it'll be interesting. It's a little different than the other drones that are out there that can also do the follow me, but the thing that I'm a little worried about is whether or not it can keep up. So, you know, it's small. I don't really know what the propellers look like. I don't know how high it can go. The runtime's only 10 minutes, but it does come with 2 batteries. But in all of the videos that I've watched, the people demonstrating the follow me feature, they're not going that fast. I mean, you see some kids that are kind of running away from it, and you see a couple riding their bikes super slow through town, like super slow. And it's following them no problem. So it just makes me wonder, is that drone more for, you know, still photos as opposed to sports action shots? Well, I guess we're gonna find out. I don't know when I'm gonna get it. I don't know when it's gonna arrive, but we'll find out. Rain's picking up. Alright, I'm gonna put you away. I might have to throw my jacket back on, but I'll check in with you later. Alright, we're about just over 5 miles in. Rain's coming down, but check it out. I'm on No Name Road now, or I'm sorry, No Town Road. I haven't gotten to the actual road yet, but I came to this lake, and check out the fog. Yeah, it's really coming down. I'm probably gonna have to put my raincoat back on. I really need to get a real one, actually. Here, I'm gonna put you down, put my coat back on. Looking kind of crazy. This is gonna suck if I have to keep on putting it on and taking it off, because this pack is not, it's not super quick to put this on and off. Alright. I think the gloves can stay in here. I don't really need gloves. My hands will just get wet. So far, yeah, my pace is pretty slow. I think I'll be out here for a long time. I'm gonna have to let people know that I'm out here and not coming home for a while. Just gotta plan a little bit better, wake up a little bit earlier in the morning. This is gonna be like a Saturday morning thing. What really sucks is on days that I'm on call, just being out here is gonna be hard. And right now, after my workplace, I mean, I don't even really want to be talking about work, but just real quick, you know, my workplace laid off a bunch of people. Some people in my group were affected. Some people that I've worked with for years. So they got let go. And me and the rest of the guys was like literally 2 other people from the US and 4 guys in India. we have to kind of just take over, and it's just going to be a lot of work, a lot of freaking work. So I'm not really looking forward to. Hello. All right, let me just uncover my watch here. So, I'm still doing. Just gonna take this off. I thought I heard a car. I hear birds. But yeah. Anyway, back to my work. And one of those guys is a contractor, and my boss doesn't want contractors being on call, so it's really just going to be me and this other guy that will be, oh Jesus, wow, this is, what happened to this trail? Oh, man, I might have to just turn around. So, yeah, me and this guy are just going to swap off every other weekend being on call. Right now we're working on finding ways to reduce the number of times we're paged out so that it's not going to be a nightmare. I mean, it already will be, because every other weekend I'm going to have to carry my laptop with me, and I just don't want to have to do that. I really don't. Alright, so I guess I'm going to have to turn around, man. Well, there's a path down here. I don't know. Let's see where this goes. Follow me. What the heck? What is this? Been some campfires here, Oh, did I run through this? Yeah, no, that's a negative. Is there a trail up here? Nope. Yeah, it looks like I'm turning. It's raining. Getting kinda wet. And it kinda sucks that I have to run back same way I came, but yeah, I knew that was bound to happen. This trail is not bad. No Town Road. I'm just kind of walking it because I just don't feel like running. Through the rain. This trail is a little, it's not super tough. It's just like back there, yeah, it was pretty muddy, and there were some pretty big rocks I had to hop over, and now we're starting to head down a little bit, and I'm not gonna run down this thing either. It's really all about just being on my feet. I can't remember what it's like up here. Let's see. It's not too bad. So once it opens up a little bit, I'll probably try to pick up the pace. Right now I'm averaging a 15-minute pace, and I'm like not even 6 miles in. I'm not even halfway done with my 13-miler today. But you know, a friend of mine was gonna meet me around noontime, and he had to cancel. Sorry you had to see that. So he had to cancel, and that means I really have no plans. You know, some things I gotta do at home. Probably take Pax and Linda out to breakfast, or well, it's gonna have to be lunch now, depending on when I get back. And that's it. Dinner with the family tonight. Both sides, so that should be fun. Yeah. These rocks here. I don't like running through this. Well, I mean, I guess it's kind of nice that they're here because it will slow me down. I've been telling myself that for years, that I need to slow down. Otherwise, I just keep getting hurt. And if I ever want to, get back to those marathon distances, I'm gonna have to slow down, take it easy, so that my body knows what it's like to be on my feet for 4 hours or more. So it's opened up now. I'm gonna try to pick it up, and got some STP on the speaker, and so that's been really helping me out. Those guys were awesome. Rest in peace, Scotty. Here we go. Hey. All right, so I ran for a little bit there. I'm about 8 1/4 in. I took a turn on Leominster Road, and I pretty much ran that all the way from the main trail to Leominster Road. I think it was just under 2 miles. Yeah, so I didn't really know where I'm going. The last couple of trails I've just been going down to the end and back, and I always end up back at the main trail. So I'll probably run all the way back. By then it should be at just over 9 miles back to the main trail. And then I guess I'll only have about 4 miles to go. So I'll probably have to do a couple more down and backs on one of these trails that branch off the main one, and I'll get my mileage in. Time-wise, I'm just under 2 hours right now, which means it's got to be around 11 o'clock or so. So probably should text the wife and let her know that I'm not going to be back for a little bit. Alright, so if I remember right, most of the way here was downhill, so a lot of this is going to be uphill. I'll probably just take it easy and just kind of walk through most of this. Rain's still coming down. It was a little heavy for a second. Right now it's just a very, very light drizzle. It's soaked through my jacket. That's going to be one thing I'm going to be doing when I get home. Back on Amazon to look for something waterproof and something that fits. I mean, look at my sleeves. Look at that. Pretty sure this is a size medium. I'm not sure if it's a small or not, but it would probably help if I had longer arms. I guess the rest of the jacket fits okay, so must be me. Alright, that's another uphill coming up. So I'll probably just walk that, and I'll check in with you probably when I get back to the main trail. Alright, we literally just hit 10 miles. Wow. Starting to feel some pain in my knee, the same knee that has been a problem for so long. My body just needs to get used to just the randomness of the terrain here. I'm
all these years I've done a lot of running on the roads, some bike trails, but never long runs like this on trail. And this trail is not even that technical. Just gotta get used to it. The slowing down definitely helps. You know, walking your uphills, don't push yourself too hard, and just enjoy it. All I have today is water. I didn't bring any Gatorade. I had a protein bar in my bag that I meant to bring with me, so I can kind of like, you know, munch on it here and there. But you know, I forgot it. I was a little nervous. I'm gonna be honest. I was a little nervous because, you know, I just picture myself getting lost and stranded out here. There's no one around. After I ran into the two dogs and their owners, I haven't seen anyone here. No signs of anyone. It's just me, my music, my footsteps, and my gasping for air. So I've got a little bit of a climb right now. It's really not bad. I just don't feel like pushing it because I still have about 3 miles to go. At some point, I'm gonna have to branch off here and try to finish up those miles, or I might just run on the road because I love running on the road. I'm gonna try to get into trail running. Try to find some good rail trails too. That seems to be one of the best combos of just having a quiet and paved trail. They're a little bit boring, but you know, most of this for me is just you know, just embracing the solitude and doing what I love to do. You know, sometimes if I'm out on the road, it gets a little dangerous. You know, I run against traffic, and some people are still just, while they're driving, I don't really understand that. And then you have others that just don't give a crap about the runners on the road, so they don't give you a whole lot of space. They don't really yield towards you when you're trying to cross a road. You know, it's all about them. Because at the end of the day, I'm still a pedestrian, and you can run me over. But anyway, so this is, I think, the last of the climb. As far as you can see, I think that should be the end of it, and then I'm gonna pick it up again. So I'll check in with you in a little bit. Peace. Well, I'm closer to the car. I'm not sure how I missed this trail. Must have just been taking all in. So I just came from there. The car is probably back there. I don't know how many miles. Probably just over 1. But I can't pass this one up. I mean, it's got a pretty cool name, so let's check it out. All right, we're about 11.5 miles in. I took the Hell's Highway path. It's not really hellish and hardly a highway. So I don't really know where it got its name. Maybe there's a body of water or something here. But I'm not sure how much further I'm going to go down this path because, you know, I'm at 11.5 miles in. I could probably go longer. Might be a little early in my training to push the mileage. That leads me to the 2017 Hillsborough River Marathon. A buddy of mine lives down in Florida, and so he lives about an hour north of Tampa. Hillsborough State Forest is, I don't know, was it was about an hour and 16 minutes from where my buddy lives. So on December 9th, I'll be running my first marathon since 2010. I've registered for it, and I got started training last week. I mean, I've been running every day for almost 3 years now, and not really training for anything. The only races I've run annually is the Ragnar Reach the Beach relay race, and I don't really sign up for anything anymore. So when I go out for a run, I just am going out for a run. There's days where I might focus on speed. There's days where I may concentrate on distance. And because I try my best to change it up. But I'm not training for anything. Time isn't usually on my mind. But it is nice to see progress, so I'm always wearing my watch. I like to know how fast I'm going. I like to know if I finished that route any faster than before. Okay, here we just got to a fork in the road. So I'm guessing that is probably Hell's Highway, and that, not sure if you can read it, but that says Wolf Rock Road. I think this is as far as I go down Hell's Highway. Not really that interesting, and I've got a bit to walk up right now, so I'm just gonna walk it. And I already texted my wife, told her that I'm gonna be running a little bit late. It takes about 30 minutes to drive here from home, so hopefully she's not too pissed at me when I get back. It's pretty much the whole morning and into the afternoon, and we have to do some stuff when we get home. Paxton's got his football dinner night tonight, so I'm gonna try to figure out what else is going on tonight too. We've got that dinner tonight, so busy day. Alright, I'm just gonna continue listening to music and finish walking back up the hill here before it levels out, and then I'll start running again. And before you know it, I think my 13 will be done. I switched over from STP to my Amazon Music playlist. It's, a little change of pace. There's still STP on there. There's some Alice in Chains. I think some Pearl Jam, and then there's also a little bit of Katy Perry, Taylor Swift, and even some Bob Marley. Some just really good pick-me-up music. It really helps. I've never worn headphones since 2010 or so, maybe even before that. Sometimes when I run on the treadmill, I'll wear headphones, because otherwise I'll just hang myself. But out here, I'm usually not wearing headphones, because I want to be able to hear stuff. So it's great having my little portable Bluetooth speaker, which I'll show you. I'll show you when we get back to the truck. Bit of a climb. Hopefully that's going to be the end of that. Yeah, well, I'll see you in a bit. All right. we're just about 13 miles. There it is, 13. Just came out of Hell's Highway and I'm back on the main trail now. I hope this is the same trail that I was on before I branched off into that first trail, Loop Trail. I hope this is the main one. And I think it is, because I see a sign up there that says to Route 31, so I think we're good. But yeah, this is, even with the rain and everything, this was surprisingly fun. I think having the music definitely helped. Plenty of walking breaks definitely helps. And just overall, not feeling like I'm gonna fall apart. That makes everything a much better time. After I stopped right before and was complaining about my knee a little bit, it hasn't come back. You know, the slow and steady pace, plenty of walking, and obviously the absence of the pounding of pavement, that probably helps a little bit. So yeah, I probably won't come back here that soon, but I'll definitely come back. This is pretty fun. What I'm really looking for are loop trails. Down and backs aren't bad. So yeah, it looks like we're gonna go over 13 today. I don't even know how many steps I've had already. Got in touch with Linda. She's gonna get me some lunch. So I'll have some lunch waiting for me when I get back. It's gonna be sweet. I'll probably munch on that protein bar on the way home too. I haven't had to take any of my salt tablets. I brought 3 with me and not really sweating at all today. It's kind of cold. And by the way, my hands are freezing. I think it feels like it's in the upper 50s. So a little chilly, and I'm wet. So my hands are cold. They're kind of numb, and I can barely. I mean, I can hold the camera just fine, but I'm not really pressing the buttons very well. I was trying to type to Linda, and very slow. So yeah, I think I need to invest in some good gloves that allow me to actually use the phone, because the gloves I have, they're like they came with my Burton snowboarding gloves, and they're just the inside liner, so they're completely made out of what looks like cotton. I'm not sure. So yeah, I couldn't tap on the screen earlier, and that's one reason why I just took them off and put them away. But as a result, my hands are cold. There's someone up there. Someone walking the dog. So I gotta keep quiet. And there's still a bit of road left, so I might just run this out and run back to my car. So yeah, I'll see you back at the car. All right, we're almost back to the car. Just passed by someone walking their dog. So that's kind of nice. Finally got to see only the 3rd person here. That's cool. That was after like over 3 hours of being in the trail. I just saw 3 people. I don't see my truck yet. I'm sure it's there. There's my baby. Here she is. Pretty fun. even some of the hiking that I've done where I'm just walking the whole time, it's just fun. It's really exciting on the way back when you start seeing cars or you start hearing cars. So exciting to be back. It feels good. All right. Let's watch. So let me just show you. $13.77. Not bad. Not bad at all. All right. Okay. 27,000 steps. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. A couple other cars here with me right now. I'm not the only one. Right here. Oh, you know what? Might be even better. I'll just be at an angle here. Gonna take off some stuff. It's gonna be nice to be dry finally. My hands they feel really cold. But I mean, this jacket worked out pretty good. My leave this out to dry. My hydration pack is awesome. I love this thing. Just kind of does need more pockets though. Let me turn off my speaker. Oh, by the way, yeah, so this is my Bluetooth speaker. It's made by Proxel. It's tiny, you know, it's tiny. And you know, it fits right here in this pocket. I love this thing. It's really a lifesaver. You gotta have music when you're out here in like the silence. I don't really listen to music when I'm on the road because the sounds of like the cars and stuff, and just being able to see other people once in a while kind of helps. But here, just you in the woods, I kind of need music. Come on, fingers. There you go. Alright, so this is really hard to do when your forearms and your fingers are frozen. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm free. Okay. Get my keys. I guess I'll meet you in the car on the way home. All right, on my way home. My hands don't work. It took me like several minutes to try to open up my protein bar here. Had to use my teeth. But I'm warming up now, and I'm finally driving home. You know, my first real trail run. Cold, raining. That's how it goes though. I mean, running is totally unpredictable. You're out there for hours. Anything's gonna happen, and unless you want to be inside running on the treadmill, you're gonna have to deal with you know, weather like this once in a while. It's getting colder too. Right now it's gosh, I think this is the last day of September, It's getting cold. There was a weird heat wave earlier this week, and and beyond. I think it started like sometime last week, and probably as a result of the hurricanes coming from the East Coast. So I think we got some weird weather for a few days, where it got to like 90 a couple of the days, and then high 80s. But yeah, so tomorrow I've got 7 miles scheduled. I'm not really sure where I'm going to run that. My buddy that was supposed to meet me today was asking me if I wanted to go run with him somewhere, but I'm not sure where he's thinking. I kind of want to stick close to home. Damn. Yeah, I just went over a bump in the road. They're doing some road construction. So I don't know where I'm gonna run tomorrow. Excuse. So I don't know where I'm gonna run tomorrow. But if I'm gonna be on a trail, I'll probably bring my camera with me again. It's my phone, really. And we'll do some filming there. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, and until next time, peace out.